meeting in London, March 2016, International Live Music Conference. There was a panelist talking about the Bataclan nightclub disaster that occurred 5 months prior, I think, November of 2015. And the question was asked of the audience to the panel, do you believe that the Bataclan was a random act or was it a specific target of terrorists? And we were all wrapped in the room. The answer came back, random act. That didn't make a lot of sense to me, and that then caused me to go ask additional people within the London insurance community what their thoughts were. I asked Lloyd's of London terrorist experts what they thought. I asked specific music industry experts what they thought, and the answers always came back, no, we believe that the music industry specifically, but the entertainment industry in general, is a target of terrorists. Lloyd's of London. We have a syndicate backer, XL Catlin, that is our syndicate that represents, that is the coverage behind this. Lloyd's of London, they understand this cover, and we felt that it was the best market to approach to provide the broadest of coverage for these kinds of exposures. So Combined Crisis Cover thinks about the Aurora movie shooting. It thinks about the Boston Marathon. It thinks about the Pulse nightclub. It contemplates the San Bernardino shooting. It contemplates the Nice, France truck disaster. Those are all things, some of which were declared terrorism, some of which were not. Our policy would respond in either situation. And that's a critical, distinctive difference between the Combined Crisis Cover and TRIA or TRIPRA, or frankly, any other product that's available today. TRIPRA is the most common cover purchased by insureds in the United States against terrorist acts specifically. TRIPRA is a very limited cover because it requires Secretary of Treasury declaration, it requires $5 million of damage to have occurred. Business interruption can wreak havoc upon an insured in ways that they can't contemplate. If your business is shut down for a day or a month, you have expenses that continue to go on. Business interruption intends to cover you for those expenses. The Combined Crisis Cover, in turn, attempts to anticipate business interruption caused by malicious acts or threat of malicious acts or a terrorist act, even if you didn't have property damage. That is the single biggest difference between the Combined Crisis Cover and a regular property policy today. You have to have property damage under a regular property policy to declare business interruption. Under Combined, you do not have to have property damage to declare a business interruption loss. This innovative program was designed especially for the live entertainment and sports industries. It can also apply to many other industries and business types. We just need to be called about those. But specifically, we wrote it for event planners, producers, promoters, event service firms such as equipment rental firms, film, television, dice production companies, touring entertainers, fairs and festivals, special events, venues and stadiums, motorsports, theaters, staging, gaming, casinos, shell corporations. At $960 of premium for $100,000 limit and a $1,000 deductible, anybody can afford the breadth of coverage that provided by the Combined Crisis Cover. And it was intended for the very small insureds that I write, as we could also offer up to $35 million in limits for the very large insured. We wrote this policy to respond to the needs of my customer base, not to the needs of every single customer out there, but those that I'm most concerned about, which are those in the general public in the entertainment space. We anticipated it to be in addition to, not separate and apart from. However, If you wanted to buy it as the sole coverage from me, I don't sell you any other type of policy, I would be happy to do so. First, direct you to our website, which we feel is comprehensive and complete. So www.takeoneinsurance.com would be the first place to go. Second thing is you can call me directly. My direct dial phone number is 714-285-4090, or you can also send me an email, and that's scott.carroll@takeoneinsurance.com, and the 1 is a number 1.